Hey kids, I'm gonna put this out tomorrow morning. It'll be morning by the time you see this. But put this out, and we'll see who watches the show. It's out. So I'm having an issue with our healthcare system, and I'm finding out that it doesn't matter if you have sometimes really good healthcare, or if you have Kaiser or any of those things. Certain ones, Medicare, it doesn't even matter. It's when can they see you? When can you go in? What kind of treatment do you get? What kind of doctors do you get? I am doing double duty right now because I have my own health I'm managing and my mom's. And it's really interesting because she has one health plan, I have another. We have two different health plans. And I'm noticing things on her end that aren't the greatest, but then she has some good stuff. There are things on my end that aren't the greatest, but then I have some good stuff. So I think at this point, it's a crapshoot. I want to state that I do like my doctor. I had a doctor I did not like. I tell everybody at home, vet your doctors. You don't like your doctor, you don't feel comfortable, makes you feel a certain way, get rid of them. Get another one. Who cares? Get somebody else. I had a doctor I hated for years. That I don't know why I kept that doctor as long as I did. That was a mistake. Yeah, not a fan. So I was looking at, I thought I had a message from somebody, but no message. And I'm just like, doesn't matter. Now, I don't know if you like yours. I don't know where you're watching from, if you like yours or don't like yours. Okay. And I'm not going to mention the plans just because I don't want to do all that. I'm not going to mention my doctor. I don't do all the doctors. I don't do all that either. That's not even the point of this. I'm frustrated. And I just want to share this with you guys because if you're going through this or have gone through this, I see you, I feel you, and I just don't understand. So several things happen. So a few months ago, I was diagnosed pre-diabetic. Pretty high, just on the cusp of type 2 diabetes. So I wanted to lose weight. So I said, let's get me on the Mounjaro. I'm taking Jardians, the whole thing. Let's get that going. I'm changing my lifestyle, all that. But here's what's crazy. So my doctor said, okay, you're approved for Mounjaro. Here you go. It took 2 weeks before my Walgreens had it. And I had several Walgreenses that I tried, and they didn't have it. So I had to wait. It's fine. I mean, it's whatever. I wanted to start right away, but it didn't matter. I had to wait. So when I finally got it, I got it. So now I want to refill because it's once a week. They give you 4 at a time. And then I went back to my prescription, and I had a thing. I went in, ordered it on the portal, ordered it. They tell me, it's ready, come on in. Now, luckily, my pharmacist is not that far away. Well, the Walgreens I go to is not far away. I have 2 Walgreens I go to, and they're each not that far away. But I still got to take time to go there, do the whole thing. I get there, they were like, we don't have them. So I'm like, okay. He goes, well, wait a second, we can probably, I think we have enough for you today. And I'm like, okay. So they filled it, but they were like, I want you to know that if you need it, you have to let us, you have to call us. Put a prescription in, then call us and tell us you need it. We know in advance. So now I got to calculate so I don't just run out. I was taking it every week. I mean, it just, that's frustrating and just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why isn't there enough? Just don't understand. Or order comes in, why don't you, within a couple days, and I don't order it last minute. Just like, I always, because like prescriptions, you usually have a time, usually a couple weeks before your prescription runs out. And in this one, it's only 4 doses, so after the second dose, when I get to the third dosage, I'm going, okay, so that's like a week or two. Like turns out, turns out. So I'm thinking after the second, it's just a mess. So also, and this is probably even bigger revelation for you guys, I was also diagnosed with prostate cancer. So, and I just want to get everybody to know I'm not sick at the moment. I am peeing a lot, which means my prostate is probably enlarged. It's very annoying. I pee a lot at night. But anyway, so I have a doctor who's good, and he's like, okay, let's work this out. I'm frustrated again. So there's tests I need, and I took a couple in the beginning, and the PSA test, my PSA number. I'm not getting into all of that either. But I also want to say before I vent, prostate cancer is so prevalent in men. All the men watching this program, if you have not been have been checked, go get checked. It's a blood test. Tell them I just want to check. Give me a blood test. Check my PSA numbers or whatever. I just want to check for prostate cancer. I got it. And then what I did is I went in for something else, and it came up. Then I tested again. So I didn't expect it, obviously. 1 out of 6 black men. So all my black men watching, go get tested. 1 out of 8 men, period, go get tested. My doctor told me that they've found that they've done some autopsy. They do autopsies on men sometimes. They'll find there was evidence of prostate cancer in there, but it just wasn't like stage 1, stage 2. It wasn't anything big, but they died of something else. But that was in there. So that's just how prevalent it is for men. It's one of the most treatable cancers. But again, it's cancer. You don't want cancer in your body. It just doesn't matter what it is. You don't want it. So anyway, I had a doctor visit set up. And he had to cancel last minute. That happens. Okay. I go, well, when can I see him? I need to talk to him about the next steps. And it's not until 2.5 weeks from now. And I'm like, this seems supposed to be kind of important. I should be going. Because the last visit, which was 2 weeks ago in mid-September, he was like, well, next step obviously is urology. And I saw in the portal, my little portal, they did a referral. Now, referral, he filled out who I am. It's good for a year. New request, authorized 1 visit, but I'm not referred to anybody. So I'm assuming he had to do requests, and then someone would say, okay, I got your request. Here is our urology department. I've heard nothing. It's been 2 weeks. And I went online, couldn't find nothing. They made it not easy whatsoever. In the portal, couldn't find anything. Couldn't find your urology department, or if they offered that at that clinic. I have no idea. None whatsoever to figure this out. I mean, I've been searching for the last hour and a half. I'm just like, click this one, click this, put in urology, and then I'm not going to say my insurance, but put in insurance, urology. I have no idea. I have no idea if it was approved. It doesn't show anything on my portal either. It just says I have a request. So tomorrow, I have an interview in the morning, or as you're watching this, say I have an interview this morning for a show. After I do that, I have to get on the phone. It could be anywhere from they pick up to an hour. You know how that goes. They answer the phone, my time, and then try to navigate this whole situation. And that person probably just a scheduler and has no idea. Who knows? I have to hope and pray that they know where I need to go next or talk to next. Because I have in the portal, it says, you do messages back and forth. My doctor has not messaged me back in weeks. My doctor called me to tell me that 2 weeks ago, that I needed to go to urology and all that stuff. And uses that number. So he can call back for that number, and I'm not hearing anything. He didn't even tell me what to do next. And now it's supposed to be our meeting. Actually, it was today. I was going to ask her. And also, I need a referral for orthopedic. My knees are just like shot. So again, I have no idea to do anything. So I have my notes because I'm an organized person and I will advocate for myself. And I'm telling you, people out there, you have to advocate for yourself. I'll probably be screaming on the phone, or I'll probably not. I try to stay calm. But I will be sternly talking to them, trying to figure this out. Meantime, back at the ranch with James, don't just sit around. You guys know me. Have friends in other places. So I have another doctor that I went to for years off and on when I had no insurance. You're not going to name names or whatever. Keep their anonymity. But they're great. They have my records. And I sent them an email telling them what my situation is. So they can see me and possibly get me fast-tracked to a urologist or an oncologist or whatever. But I have to pay out of pocket. They don't take insurance. This person started this clinic, this walk-in clinic, and he's associated with a major hospital chain here in LA. And great service, clean, great service. I haven't been in a long time since I got insurance, but they were great. And he knows me. He totally knows me. So, and my health. So I'm going to try to go there, but right now, of course, I have really no extra money to do that. Because I'm busy, paying all my other stuff. And that roof that collapsed in my house earlier this year. So if anybody wants to help out, give a few dollars towards that, I will always accept it. I have PayPal, Zelle, CashAPP, and Venmo. Whatever you want to do, I'll put it in the description. If you want to help out a little bit, any amount will help. But I need to go to him and see if he can fast track me through them. Because to me, either one, tomorrow I'll be working on both these things. Either one, knowledge is power, right? I need to know what's going on, what I am facing. Plus, you don't want anything to get worse. If I just sit around and say, I'm not going to do anything. I'm so fortunate. Because it's funny, you guys, this all started because I wanted to lose weight. And it's been a while since I've been to anything. Because as you guys know, I'm caregiving my mom. I'm busy with her and all her stuff. And my job's still working. I got work to do. So I said, it's time to go to the eye doctor, which I got these cute glasses. Thank you. They look smarter. My eyes actually are getting better, he said. So now I don't have bifocals anymore. So now I don't wear glasses for up close. I can see everything. I just wear glasses for far away and all that kind of stuff. So I went to the eye doctor. Then went to the doctor. And actually, I have to make an appointment for the dentist. I had an old dentist. I hated, so now I got a new dentist. I got to make an appointment. But it was all about take care of myself. And if you follow my stuff online or on here, I've been doing my walks, exercising, eating. I've changed my whole eating habits to be cleaner. The whole thing. I need to lose weight. I need to get back, better in shape. I'm feeling much more energy. The whole thing. So, wait, where's my drink? It's right here. I was like, yeah, I got some drink. And I can feel the weight is coming off and I'm feeling better. But knowledge is power. I need to know what I'm dealing with, what I'm facing, and what decisions need to be made. So, wish me luck on all fronts. Because I don't wish this on anybody. I know some of you out there don't have insurance, and I know it's rough. But I know some of you do have insurance, and you're probably going through some of the similar things I'm going through. Or your parents have it, and you're going through the same thing. I don't know why it's not easy. And one of the things that I'm also learning through caregiving my mom, nothing's easy. It is confusing. And if you are not as sharp as you used to be, or as detailed as you used to be, or a detailed person, you could miss all kind of stuff. It's crazy. I'm dead. Because at first I was like, is it my mother? Is it who? No, it's these forms. You have to read all the fine prints. You have to fill out if they say fill out don't leave nothing not filled out. Because I remember we got something sent back twice because of one thing not filled in. I'm like, you couldn't just call us and say, hey, James, is this? No. They had to send the whole thing back. We had to refill it. It's ridiculous. So for you guys out there helping people with their paperwork and stuff, I really get it. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not a sickly person. So I know for me, this is a weird thing because I just never had to think about it before. I've always had insurance here and there because when I had jobs, I had insurance. I barely used it, more than just checkups. When I didn't have insurance, when I flew back to LA, I didn't have insurance because the Cobra plan was too much and all that. Didn't really need it. I did need it for my Bell's palsy 7 years ago. But that was it. And they couldn't do anything for me. They just told me, you have Bell's palsy. Here you go. Here's some prednisone and here's the cyclovir. And that was it. But I'm saying it's just kind of like, but I never was a sickly person, always going to the hospital, always brave. So for me, this is really weird. And now I'm learning so much. I'm seeing how fucked up shit is. I am. It's so much you got. Again, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. But I'm hanging in there. And so now we'll see who watches this and who knows. Because I've been telling people little by little in little groups and stuff. And I don't always know who watches my programs and stuff. And so we'll see. I guess I'll see the reactions when I wake up this morning or whatever. But anyway, we're hanging in there. We're gonna, I'm James Lott Jr. I'm a war horse. We're gonna work it out somehow, right? I'm gonna charge my way through somehow. You guys, I love you guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.